Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to you all. Good to see you. Let's see. We got Micah and Stella and Danielle. Oh, Danielle is Maya now. Okay. Hello, Maya. Maya, you like constantly have different names. Hello from all the Brit girls. Hello, guys. And Tucker, yes, Game Jam. That is what we're going to talk about today. But I hope you all had a super fantastic break. I know it was mixed for me, you know, like having all this time off and having nowhere to go was kind of like, what am I doing all these weeks, you know? So I'm really happy to be back on stream with you guys, and I am hoping that you're happy to be back on stream. We got some big stuff planned for this new year. It's going to be fun. I know I'm going to be crazy busy. Our science teacher is they're having a baby, so I'm going to be filling in for all the junior high science stuff. So that's going to be fun. And we're going to be making a lot of coding, and we're going to play a lot of games. We got two big events coming up right now. On Minecraft, we are going to do a Minecraft speedrun. It'll be a marathon stream. Okay, we'll start a new seed, and I'm not going to stop streaming until we kill the Ender Dragon. And I don't know, that might take a while, you know, hours. So we'll see. We're going to do that. And then we're also going to have Game Jam 2020.
Game Jam 2021.
Yeah, so Game Jam 2021 is going to be, we'll start that next Monday for Coding with Captain. Game Jam 2021 is we're all gonna pick something, and we're all gonna code it together, and we will and we'll just see. We'll all pick. You know, you can pick a racing game or a basketball game, or you know, or a dress up game, or a sledding game, or a snowball fight game. I don't know, anything you want. And we're all coded together on stream, and then we'll share, and then we'll go. So that will be like a 2 or 3 hour stream. That'll be a big deal. So yeah, it's gonna be nuts. I think that we're gonna have to move that. Now that I think about it, we'll have to move it to Friday because my schedule has changed, and it's hard to keep track of that. But Game Jam, man, that is gonna be cool.
Game Jam 2021.
So today what we're going to do is we are going to get ready for Game Jam. Everyone has to have some kind of like idea in their brain of what they want to program. Okay? So what is a Game Jam? A Game Jam is where what you do is you a whole bunch of coders, that's us. You kind of like go to a room all together, and in this case it'll just be like our stream, right? And everyone has their own idea for some kind of game they want to program, right? And you say, okay, everyone has like 3-4 hours to work on their game, and then everyone just works as hard as they can, and at the end you produce some kind of result and you show everyone, right? What's the theme? There is no theme. The theme is that you gotta pick. Although maybe, should we have a theme? Maybe what I'll do is I will post like 3 or 4 choices that you can pick. If you're like stuck and you're like, I don't know what to do, I can be like, okay. You can pick one of these 4 things, right? Me and the pugs miss you. Oh, yes, pugs are super great. Sky says, what happened? Can't see you. What? Can you not see me? Still here. Everything looks fine. Okay, so we got Game Jam. Did you like my little like introduction for Game Jam? I spent all morning working on it. You want to see it again?
Game Jam 2021.
Yeah, so that's actually my voice. I recorded it and slowed it down and added the explosion and the air horns. So that was my work this morning. I was so excited. Okay, so let's get going. Let's swing on over to MrIncorvia.com. And we're going to go into, let's see. Okay, so today we're going to prepare ourselves for Game Jam 2021. Okay? And one thing you'll see is here, let me see. I'll pull up my Google Classroom here. So here we are, elementary STEM. Here is our coding here. So Game Jam 2021. Oh, look at this. All these people with cool ideas already. A tower. Oliver wants to make a tower defense game. Oh my goodness, that's such a good idea. A tower defense game. Oh, I might want to make a tower defense game. That's pretty rad. Okay. And then did you see my new YouTube songs? I did not. I haven't been on Google Classroom till this morning. No, and Obby. Okay, and then maybe a fighting game or a Fruit Ninja upgrade. Ah, yes, Fruit Ninja upgrade. I think we worked on a little bit of Fruit Ninja upgrade, didn't we? Did we do that? We worked on Fruit Ninja upgrade? We did a little Fruit Ninja? Okay, so let's say, here's what I want to do today. Today, I'm going to come up with 3 in case you can't think of an ideas. Okay? So if you are like, I really want to do a tower defense game or Fruit Ninja like Alice, right? If you have your idea for a game, then that's what you should work on in Game Jam 2021. But if you are like, I don't know, Tucker, who just can't come up with an idea, right? Then you might need to have pick one of my 3 ideas, okay? So today, let's pick 3 I can't think of an ideas. All right? Let's go to Scratch. And let's just kind of take a look at things. Let's look at some of the past projects we've done. Maybe we can come up with some good ideas. And if you have some good ideas, and not just ideas that you want to code, but maybe like a good idea that could go in any direction, right? Like if you want to make like a ping pong game, or like a racing game, like think of like a racing game. There's many different ways you could do a racing game. So that's just something to think about. Hey, Kaylin, do you remember if the bunny song? Yeah, Game Jam 2021. It's going to be best. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've done so far. We did a football game, right? Remember that? Let's take a look. So this was our football game. I think you press space, right? And you have to throw the ball to the dinosaur, but not get blocked by the bear. Now see, this is like a good beginning of a game, right? You can tell that all it does is, can we even move the cat? I mean, we can move him with the mouse, but there's no other way of moving him. So he can throw the football, but nothing else is registering. So, this is like a good beginning of a game here. So football pass, that could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. And then here we have baseball remix. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I think this was someone else's work. That's nice. Okay, and then we did Radical Race this year, right? This one's pretty much a finished game. This one's pretty much a finished game, and this one uses the arrow keys and A and Z. This is a build your own controller game. Oh, I just closed Scratch. Okay, so, oh, and then we did Car Wash and Spooky Ghost Hunt. My idea is that you have a bagel and you fall into a girl and you fall on one knee and the girl thinks you're proposing, so she says yes and rips off her shirt and underneath is a wedding dress. Oh my goodness. But really, it was a bagel and not a wedding ring. That could be good, Stella. You do like some kind of like a movie or a cartoon. It could be pretty funny. You could do like a whole Scratch series, right? You know how people do animations on YouTube, right? They constantly do like animations on YouTube. And you could do animations in Scratch. So like Stella has an idea for a funny, oh, maybe it's funny. It could be tragic, right, Stella? Is it sad or is it funny? Either way, you could do a whole animated series, like a whole show. You could have characters and a plot and themes, and you can just do like episodes, episode 1, episode 2, like a show. It'd be funny. Yeah, it does sound funny. Then the girl says, "Give me a kiss," and you have to run away and dodge all the other things. Oh, okay. So Stella has come up with not only a game idea, like an endless runner, right? You see those games? You have to, like, you're running and then an object comes, you have to jump over the object, right? Like the dinosaur game or Temple Run or something like that, or what's the one where you're like dodging all the cars and the buses and is that Jetpack? I can't remember. But Endless Runner. That's a good idea for a game. And she's come up with a whole story about like trying to run away from someone who is trying to catch you. I've just been playing an Endless Runner on my phone. What is it called? It's called Ski Safari. That's been a pretty fun one. Like you basically are skiing downhill, and there's a big avalanche coming. You have to ski away from the avalanche. Jetpack Joyride. Thank you, Tugger. Pokemon. Oh my goodness, that would be a hard one to program. Let's take a look at. We did a menu system for Pokemon. Let's see if we can find it. Here's the Pokemon menu example. So in this one, we basically how to move a cursor around. You can see, look at all this code here, right? And it basically allows you, let's see, to move the arrows around, which is nuts. This much code just to move the arrows around. So yeah, Pokemon game, that is a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I would maybe do like one aspect of the Pokemon, maybe like walking around on a screen, or here we have this menu system here, so that's a good idea. Mr. Tucker, what kind of idea are you thinking that you might want to do for Game Jam 2021? Oh, you know what? I couldn't see it. That was my fault. Here, let me go back here. I forgot I switched my screen. Here we are. Okay, so let me show you the Pokemon thing again. Oh, did I pass it? There it is. Here it is. Okay, so this is the Pokemon example. This is just like the menu, right? Like this is like a fight between Eevee and Caesar. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's who they are. Okay. Then here's the menu system. So basically what this allows you to do is you can see here's the arrow, and you can use the arrow keys to move this around. It doesn't seem like a lot, but really it is. So you can see all the menu choices in here. Hello, Maya. Okay. So my stuff. Every time I come into my stuff, it makes a new untitled. Gotta delete all these untitled. Okay, so let's see. We have, Angry Birds. Okay, I think for the first one, the first one we're going to do is we're going to do a car race game. Okay? Because that is kind of easy. Okay, so we're going to call this Game Jam 2021. What do we call them? You can't think of any ideas? Okay. Game Jam 21. You can't think of any ideas. Okay? So here we are. The first one we're going to do is like a racing game. And that'll be like cars or trucks or go-karts that you race around on a track or a loop of some kind. How about so there's our first game, racing game, okay? That's our first idea, all right? Now, if you let's do we have, so here's Radical Race. This is like one way you can do it. This took, I don't know if you remember, we spent like all last year working on this. This is a game where you basically you go fast and dodge cars. This isn't a super exciting racing game, but it does work with the build your own controllers, right? And you try to go as far as you can, and if you get hit, you crash, game over. So that's like one racing idea. But we could also do like let's just like pull up. I think we've done this kind of racing car game before also, where you have like when up arrow, or when let's do when space. When space is pressed, move 10 steps. And then we can do when arrow key right is pressed, turn. And we can do when arrow key left is pressed, turn the other way. So now in this way, you press space bars like the gas. You go forward and then use the arrow keys to drive around. Now see, this, you can imagine you have to paint a track, and you have to like dodge some obstacles. Kind of hard. There we go. So, and of course the car is going upside down, so you probably want to draw a car that has like a top-down view, right? You can even do a thing where you can do press space bar and it just goes forever. Let's grab like a forever loop. So now we just drive. Whoa! Drive around. Right? So this could be like part of your game. Obviously it needs a lot of work. So that's one idea, is a driving game. Okay? Let's go take a look at our stuff and see if we can't find some other. A raft type game. Maybe a puzzle game or a story-based adventure game. Oh, that's a good idea. Story-based adventure game. Like one of those old, like, clicky games, right? Like Escape the Room kind of a thing. That's a good idea. What is a raft game? Saw me on the news. Yeah, that's right. I was on the news. They interviewed me. What is a raft game? I want to know what a raft game is. Okay. Let's see what other games. We got Space Battle. This is a classic, right? This is the game I make every time I discover a new coding platform, I make Space Battle, because it's just like a good way of like learning how the whole program works. Okay, so but we've done a lot of Space Battle. Let's not do any more Space Battle. Let's see. Reset the turtle. Happy birthday. Wintry scene. Snowball fight. Ice Wizard. Oh, Ghost Hunt. I liked Ghost Hunt. I think we made a whole game out of Ghost Hunt, right? This is not the Ghost Hunt I know. Well, we'll look at it later. Oh, a maze game. That's a good one too. Maze game. Okay, so let's do maze game. That will be our second idea. So let's take a look at what's inside maze game. So here, what you do is you make a cat and he can move around, right? See, there's our cat. He's very tiny. He's maybe hard to see. And what you do is you have it so it says that if it's touching the color red, then go back to the start. So if he bonks into the wall, see? So what you have to do is you have to make your way around through the maze here like this. And you gotta squeeze through. Whoa, that was close. I think we made it. Yeah, we made it. Okay, so we got out. And then I think we can do different backgrounds. Are there different backgrounds? Oh, go away. Don't text me while I'm working here. Oh, game over. Okay, yeah, so a maze game. That's probably a pretty good game jam. So let's go back and let's add that to our list. Okay. Maze. Okay, so move your character through a maze. Draw different mazes to solve. Okay? So that's idea number 2. We got racing game, maze game, and let's do something with like a lot of action. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Oh, Bob for Apples, that was pretty fun. Jumper cat. Jumper, this was my demo of how to get jumping to work. It was kind of hard. 2-player soccer. Astro Blast. Oh yeah, that was a good. I have a lot of these projects which I never finished. I mean that's the point, is that I start these things to give you guys ideas, and then it's like up to you to like grab them and like turn them on to some kind of cool thing. Raft game is where you're stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean. You have to collect floating junk to expand your raft. It also has a story too. That sounds a lot like Subnautica, my new favorite game. I just bought the expansion, the Subnautica 2, and it's like in early access. So I decided, even though I really want to, not to play it until the game is done. Now see guys, that's something that is definitely like, you see this like real coding happens. Like this is how real like mazes. Okay, so here's like mazes. Early access is where like, okay, you can try to get to the star. Oh, There we go. See? And you can see that like this is a game. It's like, but it's not finished, right? There's only 2 levels. And it's kind of like the same way to the same maze every time. So like maybe if you are a real fan of this project, what you could do is you could buy early access to the game, right? And as the developer, in this case me, as I draw more mazes and add more features, you would get to play those. So that's what I did. I mean, real companies are doing this. I spent real money on a game that I wanted to see finished and developed. It's not done yet, and I'm actually not going to play it until it is done. But I just I bought it because I'm really excited about it, and I want to give them money so that they finish. You know? Yeah, Sub-Zero. That's what I got. No silly, no channel. All right, we gotta find. Let's find some real action-packed. Oh, Godzilla. This is a fun one. I definitely feel like one day I want to finish this guy. Look at this. I got Godzilla rolls around, smashes these buildings. Like I feel like that would be a fun. That's like the beginning of a fun game right there. We got to do something like that. Okay, so but not Godzilla game. Okay, I have an idea though. Let's do Witch Escape. What's this? Witch Escape version 2. Okay, let's take a look at Witch Escape version 2. Okay. So we got bats coming. And I think it looks like the bat is getting faster. So it looks like there are only 3 lanes. There's like 3 lanes I could be in. Top lane, middle lane, and bottom lane. And yeah, the bat is definitely going faster. So this could be a cool game. I feel like this will be a game that we want to work on in the future. Oh, I got hit. My score reset to 0 and the bat speed went back to 0. So that's a cool game. So here's what I'm thinking though for the last game. Let's draw an example. Let's do an example of it. New project. Let's do like some kind of like, can we do like a is that a good one? Do we want to, you want to do that kind of a thing? Witch dodging, or how about some kind of like bomber game where you have to drop something on things, right? So let's say, let's see, let's do something like that. Let's see. Do we have birds? Okay, so here's bird. And he's way too big, so let's make him a little smaller. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to do quick. This is like a quick game jam today, guys. This is just like Captain codes real quick. Okay, so let's do forever. Move 10 steps, and we're going to say at the beginning, go to here, and we're going to move 10 steps, and then we're going to say if touching the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to just make this bird loop back and forth, okay? Or not even back and forth, just, do we want to do back and forth? Yeah, let's do different birds every time. So I have to go pretty soon. Bummer. Okay. Okay, so if touching the side of the screen, then go back to the start. And we're going to do a little bit of random. Pick a random. Okay, so pick a random 110 to, let's say 90. Okay, so we'll snap that in there, snap that in there. And what we'll do is we will give it a random color too. Change color effect by random 25. Okay, here we go. So there goes our bird. And you can see it's a different, it looks like it's a different bird every time. Right? And then when okay, so now let's do here's ball, and we'll just say when space is pressed, go to bird parrot, and we're going to just do point in direction down and move 10, and then repeat until touching the edge. Okay, so here we go. So now when we press space, see we're dropping the ball. So now what we could do is we could try to drop this on top of something. Maybe there is like, you know, like a nest they gotta drop their egg into, or a worm they gotta drop into their baby mouths or something like that, right? Yes, story game. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, and I see so many story games. We're gonna add that too. So we'll do some kind of a bomber game. Drop something onto something else. All right. Or last one we'll do is a story game. Story game. Come up with a cool story to tell. All right. Use Scratch to animate your story. Okay. So here is these. We came up with 4 choices. So everyone, for next week, you need to think about what kind of game do you want to make for your game jam. All right. And so everyone has to come up with some kind of game. We'll all code ours together, and what we'll do is I'll have a big timer on top, and I'll work on my game, and you guys work on your games, and we'll just like share together, like working hard, right? And then when the timer runs out, everyone has to share what they've done, and then after a little bit, we'll go back to coding, and we'll just keep doing this until we got some like really cool games finished. Okay, so but you have to come up with your own idea. And if you can't think of your own idea, well, good luck. Good news for you. We just came up with 4 you can't think of any ideas. All right. They are make a racing game with cars or trucks, make a maze game where you move a person through a maze that you draw, a bomber game where you're dropping stuff down, or a good story game that you animate. All right. So those are our choices. Everyone needs to pick one of them for our big game jam coming up this year. It's called Game Jam 2021.
Game Jam 2021.
Aw, yes. Okay, guys, it's been super awesome to see you. Ah, Bia is here. Hey, Bia. You're good to see you. We just were going over Game Jam 2021.
Game Jam 2021.
Never will that get old. Okay, so super great to see you guys. Pick something to code. You can put it in the Google Classroom. Go to the Google Classroom and type your idea so that way I can check out all of your ideas before we get started with Game Jam 2021. Okay, I gotta run because I got junior high kids coming in a couple minutes. But I will see you tomorrow for Pirate Science. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, that's not bye-bye. That's Minecraft.